Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Deploying Firebase web apps faster in Project IDX, a comprehensive guide. Project IDX is Google's cutting-edge online IDE designed to streamline web and multi-platform app development. Its integration with Firebase offers a seamless and rapid deployment workflow. This guide will walk you through the process of setting up your Project IDX environment, connecting to Firebase, configuring your app for deployment, and deploying it with speed and efficiency. We'll cover best practices, common troubleshooting tips, and advanced configurations. Prerequisites ** Google account * You'll need a Google account to access Project IDX and Firebase. * Basic web development knowledge * Familiarity with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is assumed. Knowledge of front-end frameworks like React, Angular, or vue.js is beneficial but not strictly required. * Firebase project * You should have an existing Firebase project or be prepared to create one. Setting up your Project IDX environment. 1. Access Project IDX ***. Navigate to https://idx.dev/ https://idx.dev, in your web browser. Sign in with your Google account. 2. Create a new workspace ***. Click on Create Workspace. Choose a template that suits your project. Blank, HTML/CSS/JavaScript, a basic starting point for manual configuration. Suitable if you want maximum control. React, Angular, vue.js, next.js, Svelte ***. These templates pre-configure your workspace with the necessary tools and dependencies for respective frameworks. Choose the one that matches your project's stack. Flutter, web. Use this template if you are building a Flutter web application. Provide a name for your workspace, example My Firebase web app. Select a region closer to you for potentially better performance. Click Create. IDX will provision your workspace, which might take a few minutes. 2. Connecting Project IDX to your Firebase project. Connecting your IDX workspace to Firebase is crucial for deployment and accessing Firebase services. IDX offers a built-in integration that simplifies this process. 1. Install the Firebase CLI tools ***. If you haven't already, you need to install the Firebase CLI tools. IDX typically has a built-in terminal that you can use. Open the terminal within your Project IDX workspace. You can usually find it in the bottom panel or by going to view-terminal or terminal new terminal. Run the following command. Explanation This command uses Node Package Manager, NPM, to install the Firebase CLI globally on your workspace's virtual environment. The G flag ensures it's available from any directory. 2. Login to Firebase ***. In the terminal, run. This command will open a browser window prompting you to log in to your Google account. Grant Firebase CLI the necessary permissions. 3. Initialize Firebase in your project ***. Navigate to the root directory of your project in the terminal. Usually, it will already be your project's root directory. Run the following command to start the Firebase initialization process. Explanation This command prepares your project for Firebase hosting deployment. Select a Firebase project The CLI will present you with a list of your Firebase projects. Choose the one you want to connect to. If you don't have one, you can select to create a new project here. Configure your public directory The CLI will ask you for your public directory. This is the directory containing the files you want to deploy: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, etc. Asterisk for a standard HTML/CSS/JavaScript project, this is often .NET or public. Asterisk for React projects, it's usually build after you run npm run build or yarn build. Asterisk for Angular projects, it's usually dist/your project name after you run ng build prod. Asterisk for vue.js projects, it's usually dist after you run npm run build or yarn build. Asterisk crucially asterisk the build or dist directories are usually created by a build process. Make sure you have run the necessary build command before initializing Firebase. Asterisk configure as a single page app, SPA. The CLI will ask if you want to configure your project as a single page app, SPA. Asterisk if you are using React, Angular, vue.js, or any other SPA framework, answer yes. This rewrites all unknown URLs to index.html, allowing your client-side routing to handle navigation. Asterisk if you are building a traditional multi-page website, answer no. Asterisk overwrite index.html, asterisk Firebase will often ask if it can overwrite your project's index.html. If you're creating a new project, or your index.html is just a basic placeholder, you can say yes. If you have custom content, say no and resolve any conflicts manually. For generated Firebase.json and .firebasearc asterisk after the Firebase init process completes, two important files will be created in your project's root directory. Asterisk Firebase.json, this file contains your Firebase hosting configuration, including the public directory, rewrite rules, and other settings. It's the core configuration file for deployment. Asterisk.firebasearc, this file stores information about your Firebase project, such as your project ID. 3. Preparing your app for deployment. 1. Building your app, if applicable. If you are using a framework like React, Angular, or vue.js, you need to build your app to create the deployable files. Asterisk React asterisk npm run build or yarn build. Asterisk Angular asterisk ng build prod. Asterisk vue.js asterisk npm run build or yarn build. Asterisk next.js asterisk npm run build. Asterisk important asterisk ensure that the build or dist directory defined in your firebase.json file matches the output directory of your build process. Otherwise, Firebase won't find the files to deploy. 2. Configuring your Firebase.json, optional but recommended. Asterisk open the Firebase.json file in your project IDX editor. Asterisk review and adjust the hosting section. Asterisk the section defines how your app is hosted. Pay close attention to the following. Asterisk public, this specifies the directory containing your deployable files, example build, dist, public. Verify this is correct. Asterisk ignore, this lists files and directories that should be excluded from deployment, example firebase.json, /node_modules/. Make sure it includes any sensitive files. Asterisk rewrites, if you're using a SPA, the rewrite section should be configured to route all requests to index.html. Asterisk example firebase.json for a React app asterisk. 3. Environment variables, optional if your app needs environment variables, example API keys, you can configure them using Firebase functions or Cloud Functions. This is more secure than embedding them directly in your client-side code. Asterisk using Firebase functions asterisk. 1. Initialize Firebase functions in your project, if you haven't already. Firebase init functions. 2. Set environment variables using the Firebase CLI. Firebase functions config set your _API key equals your API key value. 3. Access the environment variables in your Firebase functions code, process.env.your API key. 4. Call the Firebase function from your client-side application using firebase.functions.https callable, your function. Asterisk using cloud functions asterisk. 1. Use the Google Cloud Console or Cloud CLI to define the environment variables for your cloud function. 2. Call the cloud function from your client-side application using its HTTPS endpoint. 4. Deploying your app with Firebase hosting. 1. Deploy command asterisk in the project IDX terminal, run the following command to deploy your app. Asterisk explanation asterisk. Asterisk Firebase deploy, this is the main command for deploying your Firebase project. Asterisk dash only hosting, this flag specifies that you only want to deploy the hosting component of your project. This is often faster than deploying all Firebase services. Asterisk the command analyzes your Firebase.json configuration, uploads the files from your public directory to Firebase hosting, and updates the hosting configuration for your Firebase project. 2. Deployment progress asterisk the Firebase CLI will display a progress bar and log messages as it uploads your files and configures your hosting. 3. Deployment URL asterisk once the deployment is complete, the CLI will provide you with a hosting URL. This is the URL where your deployed app is accessible. It looks something like https://yourprojectid.web.app or https://yourprojectid.firebaseapp.com. For verification asterisk open the deployment URL in your web browser to verify that your app is deployed correctly. Faster deployment strategies and best practices. 1. Continuous integration / continuous deployment, CI/CD automate your deployment process using CI/CD pipelines. Tools like GitHub Actions, GitLab CI, or Bitbucket pipelines can be configured to automatically build and deploy your app to Firebase hosting whenever you push changes to your repository. Asterisk example GitHub Actions workflow asterisk. Asterisk explanation asterisk. Asterisk this workflow is triggered on pushes to the main branch. Asterisk it installs node.js, installs dependencies, builds the project, and then deploys it to Firebase hosting using the Firebase extended /GitHub action Firebase hosting action. Asterisk you'll need to configure the Firebase _service _account _your project _ID secret in your GitHub repository with the service account key from your Firebase project. You can generate this key in Firebase under project settings service accounts. 2. Firebase hosting channels. Preview channels use preview channels to deploy changes to a separate URL before deploying them to your live site. This allows you to test changes in a staging environment. Asterisk create a preview channel asterisk Firebase hosting channel create staging. Asterisk deploy to a preview channel asterisk Firebase deploy only hosting channel staging. Asterisk promote a preview channel to live asterisk Firebase hosting channel deploy staging, promotes the staging channel to the live channel. 3. Caching strategies asterisk configure appropriate caching headers in your Firebase.json file to improve performance. Cache static assets, images, CSS, JavaScript, aggressively and dynamic content less aggressively. 4. Code splitting asterisk divide your JavaScript code into smaller chunks to reduce the initial load time of your app. This is especially important for larger applications. Frameworks like React, Angular, and vue.js have built-in support for code splitting. 5. Image optimization asterisk optimize your images to reduce their file size without sacrificing quality. Use tools like ImageOptim, TinyPNG, or online image optimizers. Consider using WebP format for better compression. 6. Firebase hosting CDN *. Firebase hosting uses a global CDN, content delivery network, to serve your content from the nearest edge server to your users. This significantly improves performance and reduces latency. Make sure your Firebase region is appropriate for your user base. 7. Firebase performance monitoring *. Use Firebase performance monitoring to identify performance bottlenecks in your app. This helps you pinpoint areas for optimization. 8. Lazy loading *. Load images and other resources only when they are needed, rather than loading them all at once. This can improve the initial load time of your app, especially if you have many large images or videos. 9. Use Firebase deploy-only hosting target for targeted deployments *. If you have multiple hosting sites within one project, use targets to quickly deploy to a specific site. First define hosting targets in Firebase.json. Then use Firebase deploy-only hosting your target name. 6. Troubleshooting common deployment issues. 1. File not found error *. This usually means that the public directory in your Firebase.json file is incorrect, or that you haven't built your app correctly. Double-check the public directory and make sure you've run the build command. 2. Permission denied error *. This indicates that you don't have sufficient permissions to deploy to your Firebase project. Make sure you're logged into Firebase with the correct account and that your account has the necessary permissions. 3. Deployment failed error *. Check the Firebase CLI logs for more detailed error messages. These messages can often provide clues about the cause of the deployment failure. 4. Website not updating after deployment *. Clear your browser cache or hard reload the page, Ctrl+Shift+R or CMD+Shift+R, to ensure that you're seeing the latest version of your app. Also, check the cache control headers configured in your Firebase.json file. If the max age is too high, your browser might be caching an older version of your app for a long time. 5. Firebase.json invalid *. Use a JSON validator to ensure your Firebase.json file is properly formatted. Small errors like missing commas or brackets can prevent the deployment from completing. 6. Ensure proper node_modules location *. The CLI runs on the server, so if node_modules is not directly available, e.g. in a subdirectory only, the deploy command can fail. Usually, just ensure node_modules is in the same directory where you execute Firebase deploy. 7. Code example, simple HTML/CSS/JavaScript app. This example demonstrates a basic HTML/CSS/JavaScript app deployed with Firebase hosting. 1. Create the project files ****, **index.html***, *style.css***, *script.js***. 2. Initialize Firebase ****. Select your Firebase project. Set the public directory to dot. Answer no to configuring as a single-page app. Answer no to overriding index.html. 3. Firebase.json***. 4. Deploy ***. 8. Conclusion. Project IDX significantly streamlines the Firebase deployment process. By following this comprehensive guide, you can quickly and efficiently deploy your web apps, leveraging the power of Firebase hosting and its global CDN. Remember to continuously optimize your app and deployment process for the best possible performance and user experience. By automating your workflows and using best practices, you can significantly accelerate your development cycle and bring your web apps to the world faster. Happy deploying!